It is Paris with your Tarot. If you're new to my channel, please make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if y'all feeling me. And if you like this, please make sure that you share with a friend. I also have an amazing ebook that will go hand in hand with this video, which we are going to be speaking more on a more in-depth and conversation. And obviously, we're going to throw some cards out. But go check out my fourth ebook, which speaks about emotional and mental growth, right? And also a really good way to self-assess, reassess where you're at, and be able to have these conversations with your friends, your family, and people around you. So it's not about you. It could be people around you that you can ask these questions with. You guys could be able to heal together. You get to see if these people are in alignment with who you are. And that is the whole reason why I made that book. I feel like a lot of people have, after the pandemic, it's like people basically stop learning how to like communicate, or stop learning how to like learn each other. You know what I'm saying? So definitely. All right. So Leo, this is going to be a reading for you, and your message that I was meditating on this rising is Chiron. Okay, so if you don't know about your Chiron placement, Chiron in astrology represents the wounded healer, someone who transforms their own pain into healing for others. In birth charts, Chiron represents a person's biggest spiritual wounds and their ability to heal it. Okay. And also you had gotten false comfort. So let's look up what is the spiritual meaning of false comfort here. Okay, so a part of your Chiron, you also have false comfort, refers to a temporary feeling of relief or peace that avoids confronting the true depths of painful situations, often stemming from a superficial distraction or platitudes rather than genuine spiritual understanding or support. Essentially providing a shallow comfort that doesn't address the underlying issues or allow for the true healing. It can be seen as a form of denial, avoidance of difficult emotions, sometimes even hindering spiritual growth by preventing one from fully engaging with their suffering and seeking a deeper meaning with it. Not addressing the root cause, unlike genuine spiritual support, which seeks to understand and acknowledge the pain, false comfort often tries to simply brush over it with superficial reassurance. So within the next few days, okay, Leo, ask yourself, how have you possibly put yourself in a superficial reassurance within yourself and the circumstances or situations here? Was that by smoking, drinking? Was that by, trying to maybe over sexualize yourself? All right. There's plenty of ways how somebody here could basically go, try to kind of brush something off that they know that they should heal. And a lot of the times it has a lot to do with like distractions and et cetera, et cetera. So that's how it usually is. Trying to see why I have only one bar. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. All right, y'all, let's get straight into it. And just to let you know, this is just a general reading. And if you would like to get a actual reading for yourself, just go check out my website. And like I said, I have an ebook that goes hand in hand with this video. So if you want to do more of like a reassessment and want to like do some journal prompts, check out my last ebook, which will definitely be a really good help. It's only $9.99. I'm waiting for Amazon to release it for me to be able to promote it, and you guys could be able to get a physical copy. I definitely will be having physical copies on my website as well. So if you would like to get a physical copy from me, that will be available. It'll be a little bit more for the physical copy. but you can also get it from Amazon as well. Okay, same price. It's gonna be the same price. It's not gonna be $15 physical copy. $15, probably like $16.99 on my website, just because I'm gonna like sign it. On Amazon, it's not gonna be signed. All right, so this is going to be for my lovely Leos. What is coming in for you within the next few days? Bravery. Okay, 717, bravery. All right, we have a lot of colors here. We have like green, we have red, we have yellow, we have orange, and then we also have here reward. Okay, so some of you guys have been focusing on something here that possibly was very scary. Something here possibly have been very uncomfortable. It has been a lot of time to sit down with yourself. It has been a very strenuous and uncomfortable situations for a lot of you guys, but for some of you guys, you have been doing that work. You have been really realizing here's certain things within yourself and being truthful to yourself by really understanding, is this where is this how I'm gonna live my life? Am I okay with this? Am I all right with wherever I'm at right now? Or am I going to be looking within myself to see how can I release these patterns or maybe certain behavior thoughts? Okay, so let's see here. But I'm hearing a lot of Leos are not going to do it, so this is not for all Leos here. Okay, so this is going to be for Leos. We got here spells, alchemy, and then underneath the deck we have here coins. Okay, so within the next few days, you're lighting candles. When I look at spells, I also feel like this spells that other people have put on us as well. Some of you guys might be doing spells, maybe doing some healing work, some root work, candles, alchemy. But I'm definitely getting this energy here of like it's kind of like a combination of everything. Either some of you guys are really like looking into something here, the spells within yourself, the spells that we make within our own life. But yes, spells could be very significant for the week. Okay. Okay, Leo. We have here the Page of Cups, and then we have here the Temperance. Okay, yeah. So I'm hearing the spells that happened was when you was a child. Okay, so this is like yeah, Chiron energy usually starts when we're a child. We just relive the same experiences. It has a lot to do with our childlike self. So your childhood traumas, okay, or a child, okay. Either you have a child, and you want to change yourself here, or this is something here that has been deeply rooted since you have been a child, okay. So very interesting here. Let's get this deck. Hold on, y'all.
Maybe you're not. Maybe.
Let's see something here. Pardon me. Okay. Just had to make sure that I could hear myself. So this is whatever is happening right now here, Leo, has a lot to do with something here that happened either with you, or this could be when you was a child, or this could be your children, and some of you guys are realizing here that like some of you guys possibly need to break out of something. And with this Temperance card, Spirit says this is the divine alignment. This is like the time for expansion. It's time for you to kind of see something here. Some of you possibly have a Sagittarius as a mother, or you have a specific Sagittarius around. Okay, that's not for all. All right, some of you might have had somebody here that passed away. Okay, and there was a Sagittarius. Here we have the Magician. Okay, this is going to be for Leo. Okay. Okay, so you're coming out as anger right now. And even if you're like happy right now, this could be like anger that's needs to be released from you at this time here, Leo. This could be like pent up energy, resentment, or things that just didn't go in the place that you wanted. This week could be a lot of memories. It could be a week of a lot of memories, a lot of things that is just popping back up. And so now you have to like know how to release those things that's popping back up and ask yourself, oh, if it doesn't serve me no more, it must be popping up so you could be able to deal with it in some type of way, shape, or form, either through you, or if you have children, this could be coming up from your children. All right, maybe you're just kind of seeing like a pattern here, and some of you guys are ready, and like you're ready to kind of like break out of something. And what's coming in is this mystery here. So I kind of feel like something here is a mystery. Let's look at what this mystery card is. I never really looked up that meaning. Okay, mystery. The mystery card represents the idea that it is okay to not have all of the answers at this time. Embrace the various mysteries of life and let things happen and unfold as they need to. Surrender to the unknown. So some of you guys might not know everything. You might not know exactly why these things has happened, or why certain things have happened to you, why you have this anger, or maybe you do know, and Spirit is asking for you right now to kind of surrender to the unknown. And to surrender means that you need to trust in the process. Trust that process is what Spirit is saying here. Trust the process. Trust the process here. What you're leaving behind is ghosts. Some of you guys possibly felt like someone here either left, this, like I said, abandon you, or this could have something to do with like maybe something here that keep on reoccurring and it's kind of leaving you now. And the best thing that's happening here is passion. So it looks like a lot of you guys are coming into this new passion. You're coming into something here that you feel very passionate about, and it's like that fire is in your belly. It feels like something here is coming out. It's like a new you is coming out. Your challenges flow. Okay, and with that being said, there could be something here that you need to like let naturally flow. Like, let the emotions flow. Let whatever it is that wants to come out flow out. So with that being said, maybe this is the first time you have been feeling these things in a long time, and now it's coming out, and it's like, don't suppress it. Okay, because a lot of you guys have been comfortable. You have been very comfortable in a way of how you used to be and how you were, but it's kind of like Spirit is like, no more in this time. Okay, what's the anger here for you? What is this anger here for you? The Nine of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be angry at a Virgo for some of you guys. Some of you guys might be angry because you had to do things on your own. Yeah. With the Nine of Pentacles here and the Emperor. Either you're mad at a Virgo or you're angry at the fact that you had to do things by yourself. You had to be independent. You had to kind of maybe grow up faster than other people. You had to kind of like hold the responsibilities more than other people had. And so there's like this energy of like feeling, well, why the fuck do I have to do this independently? Why do I have to do this by myself? Because the Nine of Pentacles is about being independent and be able to do whatever it is that you want. And the Emperor is about taking charge. Why do you feel, why are you angry for the fact maybe that you always had to be the one to take charge, or you had to kind of be independent? Why did you have to do this alone? Why did you have to be the one to kind of not have the support system that you wanted in some type of way, shape, or form, right? What's the mystery here in surrendering to what's the unknown for Leo? Surrendering, the Queen of Pentacles. Just take care of yourself. Embrace the now. Love yourself now. Understand that the reason why a lot of you guys had to do some things alone, or you had kind of been in a sense of solitude in some way that you possibly maybe didn't want to be, or maybe there was somebody here that you're angry with, and this could be Virgo, this could be a person here that you had a child with and you're kind of mad about that. But with the Queen of Pentacles, it's like you had also the capabilities to nurture. Spirit doesn't put you in situations here that they know that you couldn't. Maybe when you were younger, there was a lot of codependency, and Spirit is at this point in your life where they want you to become more independent and not codependent. What's the Queen of Pentacles? The Four of Cups. So you guys have some work to do, definitely, when it came down to your own emotions and the things, unresolved emotions. Unresolved. That's why Spirit had me say the things that I said. That's the reason why I wrote your title the way that I wrote your title, because there were some things that a lot of you guys were trying to kind of ignore. But the more that you have ignored it, the more that you realize that it's like something here is not changing. And so now it's like you have to see something here for what it is. And maybe it is angry. Maybe you're very angry about it, but it's not by accident. A lot of you guys have been protected, and protection with this isolation means that, yeah, you might not understand why. You need to surrender to the fact that you might not understand why you have been in a solitude place, why you're alone. It's for your own protection. But there was definitely some unresolved emotions that you guys had, and unresolved things that you have ignored, that you have been ignoring, that needs to be brung up again. It needs to be healed. Stop ignoring it. Okay? What is this ghost here? Some of you guys might feel like people don't stay in your life. But the ghosts, doesn't have to be. Some of you guys possibly have lost someone. All right, what's the ghost? The World. This could be somebody here that passed away. The Ace of Wands. The Eight of Cups. Some of you guys are realizing here that part of you, like a cycle, had to be done, like, and it's been ended, and it's kind of like whatever has been ended also had to, like, the things that you have started, the things that you have kind of it's like a part of you had to like release like the old you, and that probably meant that you had to go into solitude. That means that you had to kind of remove yourself from certain people or remove yourself from doing certain things. And it's like that's what you're leaving behind, is realizing here that what you used to be passionate about is not working, and that needs to be released energetically. And when I mean energetically, I also mean like the Eight of Cups is like emotionally as well. It's like being okay and surrendering to the fact that maybe that project or maybe that situation, maybe that start was not supposed to be your start. That was not supposed to happen. That was not supposed to be how it was. And you just have to be okay with that and make peace with that and surrender to that. But what does surrender mean? Surrender means that you have to have faith and let go of the anger. What's the passion here, and why is this the best thing that's happening here for you? With the passion, the Ace of Pentacles. Be thankful. Some of you guys have a foundation that nobody could be able to take away from you, right? Something here that is raw. It's yours. It's something here that you can build. You have here the Prince of Pentacles. Something here that you have potential in doing. You have the potential. You have the foundation. You have what it takes to do it. Now it's just realizing here your part and your role and your passion to be able to make it happen. What's the flow here? The Tower. The Ace of Swords. The Five of Wands. A lot of you guys are being confronted with certain things, and you're realizing here that is not true. And so now it's kind of like that confliction is coming back up. It's like realizing here, like, for instance, you eat something here that you used to eat, and now all of a sudden here you eat it, and then you get a flare up, and you're like, wait, but I've always eaten it. And so now it's like you have to look into maybe what is it that you've eaten that made you have a flare up. That's just an example. But what I mean is that maybe whatever it is that you used to do is not true. It's not in who you are. It was built on it was built on something here that was not a good foundation for you here. And now a lot of you guys have to do the work to look within. Maybe you're looking at stuff like, okay, maybe I wasn't the best at doing this. Maybe I should have done this because you were comfortable. A part of you was comfortable in that because whatever that was is what you've always done, or maybe this has been some type of and you've been enabled to do this, right? Page of Cups is that childhood. It's the inner child within yourself. What's the comfort here? The Seven of Cups. Yeah, distractions. The illusions. Seven of Cups is not tangible. You can't grasp it. You've been comfortable in things that is not tangible. It's not, you can't even grasp it. It's smoke. It's like smoking, right? You smoke to get high, and then after a while, the high gets, you get used to that high, so then now you want to get higher. But what is the cause of the smoke? What is the cause of getting high? What are you trying to avoid? Smoking is an illusion. It's an illusion. It's to make you feel high for temporary, and then you have to keep on building that high again, because everything that you have felt, that feeling, you want that feeling again. That's not tangible. And a lot of you guys have been comfortable in this high. It's something here that has been an illusion. It's not real. It is not built on a solid ground. So now Spirit is stripping all of that away. And you got to try again. But stop trying to run away from that, from whatever this is, whatever the Seven of Cups is. If you don't smoke, it could be sex. If it's not sex, it could be whatever it is. It's something here that you have been trying to avoid. Avoid. It's a void that you have been trying to escape. But here's the thing, right? I wrote this last night. Toxic behaviors of escapism, indulgence, and addictions only create a bigger hole. There is a behavioral release. And the release is addictions, distractions, or escapes. Manipulation, deceit, etc., etc. It's a false comfort. This false comfort turns into more of toxic behaviors. Behaviors of escapism, indulgence, and addictions, which only create a bigger hole. Where are we going? And what are we doing? And what are you trying to run away from? What's the Seven of Cups here? The Princess of Cups. The Four of Wands. You put some more in there. What's the Princess of Cups and the Four of Wands? What does escape? The Seven of Wands. This also have affected your partnerships, your relationships with people. Two of the Lovers here and the Seven of Wands. Some of you guys just have affected your relationships, your partnerships with people. Some of you guys might have overindulgent sex as well. So I'm picking up on somebody here that, you know, go from partner to partner to partner. Yeah, the page of that's manipulation. Some of you guys live vicariously through your partners or want your partners to do your work for you that you only can do. And that's why a lot of you guys get ghosted, because you're trying to be codependent and Spirit wants you to be independent. So you still have to deal with it. And so you guys need to surrender from trying to become so codependent in others and become more independent within yourself. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. It can't work. You can't be angry and then also expect people to want to work with you, build with you, when you have unresolved issues, unresolved things that you need to heal. Because then what happens is that you're only going to reflect the same type of energy that you essentially don't want. That's the law of magnetism. But then you keep on blaming others for their shit when it's really your shit too. My favorite saying, don't point the fingers, because there's 4 more pointing back at you. And a lot of you guys have been pointing them motherfucking fingers at other people and their bullshit and their healing that they have to get done. But what about your healing? Stop pointing the fingers here, Leo. Focus on you. Get the work done for you. If you don't like something here within yourself, or you don't like things that people is doing, the relationships that you have, ask yourself, why? People that are codependent usually like people that are independent. And if you're independent here, then you always attract codependent people. Look at the law. Look at deep within, before fuck the physical. What's the questions that you're asking these people before you even start having sex or you start being around certain people? Are you having these conversations? Are you looking at their actions? You got thoughts. You got main female. And then we have here thief. So you guys might have felt like someone here took something away from you. What's the thoughts of this person here? 7 of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups, and then the Ace of Wands. Yeah. Some of you guys possibly have invested in certain people, but there was nothing tangible with it. It's like a person here that you feel, some of you guys possibly have possibly invested in certain people financially, but the 7 of Cups is like it was like a leak because it was not going nowhere. Investments, time, and people, that it wasn't going nowhere. And maybe some of you guys have you're very angry about maybe a specific situation here with that Ace of Wands, that you have tried to pick something up, you tried to invest, you tried to do it, but there was writings on the wall here, Leo. It was writings on the wall. What's the thief here? The Star. Yeah. Let it go. Let it go. 4 of Swords. Yeah. So you guys need to heal from it. 3 of Swords. This is, where did you go wrong? Where's the character development within yourself? What is it that you needed to learn from this situation? Breathe. So you guys need to do some breathing exercises. So some of you guys might hold in a lot. You're not breathing right. If you can step into this bravery within yourself and be able to see these things and feel the hurt and heal that Chiron, then you will be also able to get the reward that you desire. But you have to do the work. Breathe. Five of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Hermit, and then the Hangman. Manipulation. Verbal. Some of you guys were passive aggressive. Look up what passive aggressive means. Look it up before you just say, oh, I'm not passive aggressive. Look it up. Manipulation, passive aggressiveness. You're speaking, but you don't hear. These are negative traits here that have kept you in the same loophole over and over and over again. You want to be heard, but you're not listening. What's the Five of Swords here and the Five of Wands? The Four of Wands. This started in the home. This started in your home. This started when you was a child. This is a characteristic that you have learned subconsciously from your parents, from your siblings, if you have any, but this is, or your environment. This is psychological. It's psychological, Leo. Your environment made you this way. But it's not okay. Because it's only going to keep you in this cycle. You're going to keep on meeting the same people. You're going to keep on going through the same situations here with the same... It's just a psychological... It's the same thing. You could go into anywhere in the world and still meet the same type of vibration. Until you realize, where does it stem from? The page is child. It's your childlike self. It's the wounded part within yourself. It is that inner child that wants to be able to be healed. It started from home or in your environment. The patterns. It's a pattern. What's the Hermit here and the Hangman? And Spirit have been trying to teach you this for a while now with the Hermit here and the Hangman. That's why you've been in the same situation, doing the same thing, and keep on going to the same rotation here because you need to learn. What's the Hermit here and the Hangman? The Seven of Pentacles. But see, in this Seven of Pentacles, there's nothing here that is growing. And he's holding 2 pentacles left. What has been a bad seed? What has been the weeds that needs to be picked out from the garden here, Leo? What has stifled the growth to you being able to move on? What is it? What is it that you have to do to see that something here is not growing no more? There's no growth in this. It's barren. Nothing grows there. And it's time for you to expand. It's the Seven of Pentacles here. The world. Yeah. It's done. Let it go. It doesn't fit you no more. It doesn't serve you no more. Ace of Wands. It's time to turn that chapter. It's time to turn that page. It's time to study, to look, observe, see those abandonments, see the things that you possibly have didn't look at before. Why is this cloud? Why is this Five of Pentacles keep up? What is the Five of Pentacles? Let's look it up. Unresolved problems. But let's look at what the Five of Pentacles is on Google. Hardship, rejection, a negative change in circumstances. You may be feeling like the world is against you and nothing is going your way when it appears. Struggles, adversities. But why? It's a mindset, it's a disease, it's a sickness. It's a mental disease. But you can heal that if you want to. And a lot of you guys are being called to see. I believe the Five of Pentacles can turn to be cancerous if you don't learn something here. If you don't learn that this is something here that can become something physical to you, if you don't learn from it. Leo, there you go, shine. We have here transits climate. So you're going through a transition right now. Surrender to what was and be okay where you're at because you're going through a change. 555, right? 5 here, 55 here. You also have 55, 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. So a lot of you guys need to look into that number 5 vibration. Maybe you're born on the 5th day. All right. But anyways, Leo, if you like this, please make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe. I would love for you to put 88 because you will be rewarded for all the hard work and dedication and the bravery that you decided to take in so you could be able to remove and grow from this. With that being said,